be making a soap that's kind of a facial bar. And I'm going to be doing a hanger swirl. Nice little tool here where you kind of turn your colors in here. I'm going to be having 5 colors today, which is the most I've done. And hopefully everything will be great. I'm going to be adding this, I'm not sure how you say it, I think tamanu oil to the black part and maybe to some of the green. I'm afraid to add it to all of it because it can really discolor. And my fragrance today is going to be lemongrass, a little bit of eucalyptus, just a few drops of lavender, a few drops of thieves. So, oh, and also some fir is in there, just a little bit of fir needle. Alright, I'll be back shortly and we will get started. I'm going to be soaping today, in the 90s, so I'm going to check right now and see. Okay, it looks like we're at about 96 on the oil. And we're at 95 on the lye water. So I'm going to wait just a few more minutes and we'll be back. Okay, so I am getting ready to make this facial bar. Thinking of calling it rainy day soap because this is one rainy day today. But well, let me check the temperature really quick here. We've got 93 and 92, so we are well within the 10-degree range the two of them need to be. I did melt all of my oils together and then I've let them cool. So let's go ahead and add this lye water. This is the new recipe that I've made up today. And I just wanted something that would be really nice for facial bars and that would be gentle and kind. Hopefully it'll smell really good too. Lemongrass to me is just a wonderful, wonderful smell. My grandma used to tell me stories about making soap back in the old days, and it was quite a job according to her. They basically had to beat everything by hand and it was always done with lard. Yuck, not my idea of good time. I know a lot of people love lard and it's supposed to be great for your skin, but I want to keep it at a really light trace because I've got some different colors to do and I don't want them to mix up too quickly. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do the top, but I'm going to wait to add that tamanu oil, however it is that you say it, until I'm ready to mix the black. But I did add coffee butter to this, just a little bit, for my friend who is a coffee fanatic. Georgia, I hope you like it. It looks modified to me. Okay, I think I'm not going to take it any further than that. Just hold fast on that one. Okay, trying to decide if I want to add the fragrance oil now. I think I'm going to. Just hope it doesn't alter the colors. It's always, for me, a worry. I don't want to use the stick blender on this part because I don't want to thicken it anymore. And it's starting to thicken anyway a little. Guess I'll just have to work quickly. Okay. Since I'm doing 5 colors, I've got 4 containers out here. leave the white, either the white or the black in here. Maybe I'll leave the black in there. I'm not sure yet. For the big pour. I thought about doing dividers, but this is a really small mold. It's, I think, 2 pounds or something. So I figured that might not be a great idea. Okay, I'm going to pour the black in the bottom. Save just a little bit for the top in case we need it. Okay. Yeah, do I wait a little bit and let that set up some? Because these are plenty loose. Not worried at all about them getting too thick at this point. Grab this. I don't know if you can see this. Maybe had a little bit too far out of camera range. But I poured the black into the mold, and all of it, but just a little bitty bit. So, if I was really brave, I would do lines and try to do a Taiwan swirl, but I tried that a little bit a while back ago, and I didn't do a very great job, so I'm not super brave about it today. Just want it to come out. It smells so good. So good. And I think it'll be a great facial bar. It's got predominantly olive oil with some coconut, coffee butter, and that tamanu oil. So, along with the lemongrass and a few drops of thieves, a little bit of fir needle, tad bit of lavender, just to give it that really soft, pleasant, kind of a top note, I think they call it. So anyway, I'm going to let this stand for just a couple of minutes, and I will be back to pour the others. See you in a minute. Okay, we're back. This really hasn't set up very much more than it was, but I'm afraid for some of these, like this plum color here, it's more like a dusty mauve at this point. I'm afraid of it getting too well done, too thick. So I am going to go ahead and pour. I'm doing a hanger swirl, so it should be fine. I want to do it, you know, not too deep. Not too deep. But I don't want it to be right on the surface either. So I'm kind of going close with it. Okay. Let's do some white. And some green. I'm going to move over one and rotate all of them just a little here. Be in our number 2 spot this time. Okay. Our orchid will be number 3 spot. And I think I did this backwards, but I'm going to put white on the other side. It just smells so amazing. It's the part about soap making that I think is just uplifting and fun, is being able to enjoy those amazing smells of essential oils. Put a little more over here up against the side. Okay. Now we'll take our plum over one more. I love these little spouted up pouring pitchers. I think they're actually originally made for pancakes, but they're really very functional for pouring soap. You can usually put it right where you want it, and I have a hard time dealing with the cleanup of squeeze bottles. So it's nice to not have to worry about that. Do I want that there? Let's see. I think I'm going to mess with my pattern here and put a little my beautiful orchid. Oops, dribble. Finally starting to kind of thicken a little here. I have a good feeling about this soap. I think it's going to come out really, really nice. Have to remember to keep myself in the camera range. I apologize if I have not done that so well. It's kind of a hard thing to get used to. But my husband really wanted us to record our work. Normally he would be here talking and running the camera, but it's not here at the moment. I think he's taking a nap or something, and so it's just me. But let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and pour this before I finish those up. Maybe do it like this. And kind of float it on top a little. This has the lion's share of the tamanu oil in it. And everything I read about this stuff is fantastic. It absorbs into your skin quickly, just really nice moisturizer without leaving you feeling greasy. It's like got healing properties in it, and I personally have never tried it, but I saw some things about it online and did a little research and found out that Brambleberry had it for an extremely reasonable price, as a lot of their stuff is. It really is. It's it's hard to beat their prices. Amazon can't touch them on a lot of things. Plus, their selection at Brambleberry is second to none. And I'll confess to not having a lot of experience with other websites. I usually find something I like and I stick with it. And so I'm a loyal customer, and it's from my neck of the woods, though. Currently we're here in Arkansas having one extremely stormy, thunderstormy day. But I'm originally from Oregon, land of much rain. And Brambleberry is from, I think, Bellingham, Washington. So definitely my neck of the woods. I have so enjoyed watching videos that other soapers have made, and probably like most people watching this, I have my favorites, and they feel like friends, even though I don't really know them. I've just watched so many of their videos. And so, all right, I'm gonna do the hanger swirl, and then I'm going to try to put some lines with what I have left and do maybe a little modified Taiwan type swirl. But I saw this one where it was like a treble cleft. I think I'm going to try to do that. We'll see. Wish me luck. I'll go down and make the bottom of it. Okay, go up. Come up almost all the way. Go around and down. Okay. Wipe off my fingers. Okay, now let's see if I can finish this bad boy off with a light little swirl. This is something I really wanted to do for a long time with the swirl, but unfortunately the hardest challenge for me has been learning how to keep control of trace. And it can be really hard, especially when you're just starting out, to know when enough is enough, and as far as beating goes, beating it, not overbeating it, and and different things accelerate it. And by accelerate, that means cause the soap batter to thicken really quickly, and kind of making a little mess here, aren't I? And accelerating trace can change everything. I mean, you can be going along and looks like your pattern's just going beautifully, and the next thing you know, it's moving so fast that you can't control it. It gets out of control, and oops, it gets out of control, and it's thick, and you can't do anything about it. So you have to hurry up or change your design idea or any number of crazy things. But my colors are a little dark this time to do the beautiful swirls that I've seen other soapers do. But there's just something so calming and peaceful and enjoyable about watching videos. My husband knows I'm kind of weird. I love to just watch soaping videos. I can watch one after the other after the other. And so he insisted that we give it a try. So that's what I'm doing. And I don't know if anybody's going to be interested or not. And if they are, fine. And if they're not, that's okay. To each his own. I just find it to be really fun and pleasurable. It's fun to make soap. And you watch a few videos and you just know you could do it. And you give it a try sometimes and it doesn't always work out exactly like you thought, but it's just super fun. I really, really enjoy it tremendously. Now what am I going to do with this little bitty bit that I've got left here? I might just put it in a little mold because I don't want to mess up what I've already got. Alright. Well, let's see. Should I use the bigger one or this? I'm going to use the smaller skewer. Second thought. I might just do like a what should I do? I'm going to do a figure 8 because I'm not a real fan of what this looks like, so I think I like that a little better. Looks kind of like flowers with blooms, maybe irises or something. bring this up and you can see it a little better. I don't know how well you can see that. The design could have been better, but I wanted the idea of flowers in a bed of leaves, and I think we're there. So I am going to put this baby to bed, and tomorrow when I unmold it, I will be back and we'll have a look then. Thank you so much for joining us.